Grow Flowers brings to us a 9-piece immense and fragrant reblooming daylily collection. You know, they search the world to find us the rarest flowers, and this particular collection is really comprised of what is really 1% of the world's daylilies. They rebloom and they're fragrant. And these aren't just some little tiny, teeny blooms. These are mega statement-making flowers for your garden. And the beautiful part is, they're so easy to grow. Even if you have a black thumb like myself, these daylilies will keep on chugging. I want to introduce you to Eric Wallin. He's part of the Wallin family. 19 seasons here at QVC.
Can you believe it? How are you, Gabrielle?
I'm great. I'm so glad to be with you because this just has me looking forward.
I know it's coming. Spring is coming.
Weather.
We start shipping in almost a month.
Okay, so
yeah, it's coming.
This is one you want to lock in because it's a while supplies last on this 9-piece daylily collection, which does mean we can't get more.
Right.
Eric, you were telling me you actually go to the grower and have to reserve these years in advance.
Right. You just saw the fields. So those are the fields that these come from. We go out there every year, sometimes twice a year, check on our babies and make sure that, that we have the quantity to bring to QVC and that they're growing great.
Well, as you mentioned, quantity already 11,000 spoken for. 11,000, and we just introduced it brand new. We're only, what, 15 days into the month, so let's talk about what we're getting. What do we have
it's
here?
got to be easy. So if you can't grow anything, like silk plants are a challenge for you, daylilies are for you. So this collection of daylilies, they're going to grow in the hot summer. They grow they'll take the cold winters. They take the drought, they take the rain, they'll grow about anywhere. So that's what we want, something that's easy. Daylilies even grow by the roadside. Sometimes you're driving down, you see those orange ones growing, but they're not all created equal, like you said. All of our daylilies are reblooming. So there's like 30-some thousand daylilies out there, only 10% are reblooming. So we start there. And out of that 10%, we say, well, we want fragrant ones too. Well, only 10% of those rebloomers are also fragrant. So we're down to the top 1%. And here's the fields in the Netherlands I was telling you about. Wouldn't you rather have something like that than grass you have to cut once a week?
For sure.
Yeah, it takes care of themselves.
It has gorgeous color. And speaking of which, what kind of colors are we going to get in this assortment?
This red one is Francis of Assisi. It smells like hints of apple. This is a peach one here, Serena Sunburst. It's got a yellow throat to it. Really fragrant, smells like coconuts and lemon. And then my favorite's Mildred Mitchell. It's lavender, a purple eye zone, and then that chartreuse throat smells like lilac.
What a gorgeous assortment. So it's not just going to look pretty, it's going to smell pretty too.
Right.
All right, so we're going to get 9 pieces. So what exactly arrives on our doorstep?
Well, I've got a couple here to show you what they are. Because if you want the best plants, you got to start with the best roots. So look at these big guys, right?
That already looks different.
Yeah, you're going to get 3 of each variety. You're in 9 pieces. So you dig your hole and you bury it right up to here, to the crown. You leave this out of the dirt. So it's going to start growing right away. You can get flowers the first season, about,
that means
30 flowers for each one the first year. And that's not a lot of flowers. This is a nice representation of what you could get the second season. Maybe about 1,000 flowers. But the third year, you sleep the first year, you creep the second, the third year, you leap. And you can get up to 3,000 flowers in this collection.
Okay, well, I still was impressed with what we're seeing here. Like, this would look gorgeous in my garden over the season. That's year 1. $37.92. That's a while supplies last price. Because as Eric mentioned, they reserve these in advance. So there was only a set number they could bring to you, our QVC customers, and when that's gone, that's it for the season. Easy pay is available, so that's less than $19 a month on your Q card or your credit card if you choose, and the shipping and handling is free, so we make it as easy as possible. But again, this is, when you talk about years 3, 4, 5, that's what we're going to see.
And this one, Francis of Assisi, Gabrielle, we never offered before in QVC. It took us a long time just to get this because of that red color. It's really, it's a tough one to find. And Serena Sunburst, it's a real thick, ruffled edges. Look at that. That is a gorgeous one. This is my favorite one, Mildred Mitchell. It smells like lilac. It's
very
purple,
striking.
Yeah, purple eye zone, the lavender petals, the bright chartreuse throat.
Well, you know what? Can we talk about these blooms? Because I've grown daylilies before, and I don't remember mine looking this large.
Well, if you go to your garden center and you say, point me in the area of your reblooming daylilies, please, chances are you're going to get something like this. This is a nice representation of Stella de Oro, which is the most popular reblooming daylily. And just to give you an idea, let me put this down here so you can see the difference in the size.
It's like, oh, look at the baby.
Yeah. Now, it's pretty, but it doesn't compare to what we're offering. And little Stella here is not even fragrant. All of ours are fragrant.
So again, remember, this represents 1% of the daylilies in the world. This is going to be a reblooming daylily. You can see the blooms are huge.
Yes.
And they're fragrant on top of it. So that's why we love Roberta's.
Yeah.
That's why it's been 19 years here at QVC.
We're giving you rebloomers. We're giving you fragrant ones, but that's not all. We go and we give you the biggest flowers, 5 to 7 inch flowers. You saw Stella. It's like a little 3-inch flower. So that we go there and we buy those rows up. How many's in a row? 2,000. I want this row. And then in a couple more years, that 2,000 maybe turns into 6,000. So it takes a while to get the quantities here for QVC, but don't miss out on this, because who knows, it won't be back next year, and who knows, if you wait till April, they could be gone.
Well, I will tell you, one of the first plants I grew was a daylily.
Was it?
I think I even put it in the ground incorrectly, but it still comes.
They do.
They take care of themselves.
Yes.
So if you are somebody that you just aren't seeing the results that you want, try these daylilies.
They're so easy.
They're easy, they're hardy, they like it hot, they like it cold,
Yeah.
they don't really care. They're gonna grow and bloom and thrive for you, but only while the supply lasts. 12,000 now spoken for this month, and it's a great price. I mean, for what you would pay for the non-reblooming, non-fragrant daylilies, we're giving you the best of the best.
And if you like these, check us out at 10 o'clock today, because we have some new stuff too.
All right, very good. So we will see you, Eric, later today at 10 o'clock. But we still have more for you coming up here on Morning Q Live at about 8.